Hello everyone, Fire of Dreams here. Welcome to another episode of World of Tanks. Today we'll be playing the glorious, the amazing KV-2. Let's get right into the news. Give it a few minutes to load us into the game, I suppose. Ah, yes. The map that the KV-2 shouldn't be on. Wide open. A place that you don't really want to be. Alright, let's go. See what we got. Good game, good game. I suppose we're more going against Trojan. Gotta use HE mostly, if you at least want to do any damage to him. Because this thing goes against basically tier 10s. Well, not tier 10s, tier 9s. It uses a tier 5 hull as well. That's what 4 tiers up its level. Yep, balance. I mean, I guess the gun is rather strong and it has decent speed. Has quicker reload than a normal KV-2, but it is by much. A normal KV-2 has maybe a 5-second extra reload. Oh, yes. Instantly freaking splendid. Let's go. If I just knew by what I was spotted, it wouldn't be as bad. Haha. Dumpstered. Even though I did barely any damage to them. Well, considering they're both. Good game, tier 9, balance. My honest opinion, they should have true vision to World of Tanks, World War II mode. But they don't. Yeah, it is what it is. Not like I could do anything about it. Good game. Let's get ready for round 2, shall we? KV-2 20-2. Let's go. You're already in a match. This one's an okay map for it. Usually does better in city maps or urban maps. But this one's alright. This type of tank is more meant for a closed area, just like the KV-2. Because almost every Russian tank has terrible visibility, but extremely terrible camo or armor, not armor, camo as well. And then you can get spotted from half the map and you won't be able to see them until you get right in front of them. Wouldn't be a problem if True Vision was in the game, but no. I'm not salty, you're salty. Should be in tier 5. Yeah, tier 5 max. I suppose this tank makes up for it with its armor, but if you get up tiered at any, you usually get dumpstered because most things can penetrate you. Its weak spot is the turret cheeks, and most people already know that, so they tend to focus on that. Most smaller tanks don't get the ability to penetrate, but believe it or not, some tanks can penetrate the mantlet, even though that's one of the most armored parts of the tank. Most Russian tanks have a stronger mantlet, but most things can penetrate it no matter what. But it is what it is. Rather sluggish, this tank is. If it was me, I'd say it's going to need a bit of a upgrade, but then people will be angry that it has a strong gun. So, you know, can't really do anything about it. I guess it's alright how it is. You gotta do with what you got, I suppose. And see, that I was angled. He's going through the front of my tank. The front of my tank while I'm slightly at an angle. Which in my opinion is kind of dumb. But it is what it is. Good game. Understandable, have a nice day. That did like, I don't know, 100 to 200 damage. It is what it is though. Can't do much about it. Because you go maybe 30 kilometers an hour, can't really chase anything down. Just kind of have to go toward their base and hope there's no artillery. Which this game mode appears to not have any artillery in it, surprisingly. 9 times out of 10 you'll get 1/10 by an artillery. Speaking of which, I had a tank that had 2,000 health and it got 1/10 by an artillery at like tier 8 or tier 9. In my opinion, artillery needs a damage nerf, and that's about it. If they want artillery in the game, it is. Artillery's alright, it's just annoying to deal with. I like playing artillery from time to time. Just, Artillery has some form of meta, where there's only like one nation with a specifically good artillery, the rest don't tend to have much of an advantage over them. Maybe aiming and stuff, but you know, other than that, nothing too crazy. I'm surprised I hit that while moving. This is a good game, man. By the time I get there, the match will be over. Yeah, it's already going to be over. I won't even get 5% of the way there. Yep. I didn't do half bad. Did like, I don't know, 300 damage. Yeah, 300 damage. That's not terrible. I've did worse. Especially when you get up tier, you tend to do worse. my honest opinion, they should probably just keep +1, -1 matchmaking. Oh, get no tier 7 to get this match. Well, this map, I should say. Well, I'm in another tier 9 match, that's why. I haven't played this map with the KV2 yet. I guess it'll be a new experience. For me, anyway. One thing I hate the most is going against tier 9s as a tier 7. It's honestly annoying. Because you barely do any damage with HE, and that's the only thing that can penetrate. Your armor piercing does nothing because it bounces off everything. Unless you really aim for a weak spot, but this thing's accuracy is comparable to that of, I don't know, a blind guy trying to play Dutch or something. Yes, I know, comedy gold. Welcome to downtown Funnyville. I'm here to take your order. I suppose it is what it is, like I said multiple times before. See, if I had true vision, I could hit someone up there. And I bet you $20 that there's at least, like, I don't know, 5 people out in the open over there. Well, maybe not. But usually in Cold War game mode there is. Maybe even spawn it after the flare left. So they're probably going to be coming from over that way somewhere. Oh, he's spotted. I seen a shell go by. And probably over there somewhere. No, I think the shores would probably have spotted them. I don't know. Pretty sure I've seen a shell go by up there. Not certain. Yep, from there. I don't want to take the shot because I'll have a, no, 20-something second reload if I did. Because I know I'd miss. Because you can't see them because they're bloody invisible. I didn't see any smoke from that. I mean, it's out of range, and I think the SU-152 has about the same range as this gun. Maybe, give or take. They're both the same millimeter and everything. SU-152 basically has the Dreadnought's gun taken straight off of it almost. At least they look basically the same. The Russians tend to use almost the exact same gun. Up in the higher tiers they tend to get only 122 millimeters, which they're alright, I guess. Just wish they did more. Go up in this town, I guess. Probably should have stayed on that bridge, you know, I might have got a lot more shot on them. I beg your pardon. That was right on the guy. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. That's how it be. Good game. And I can't spot them even though they're shooting at me. I don't think it should be like that. I think it should be if they're shooting, you should be able to see them. But no, it's not. It's a good game for me, I guess. nothing I could do about it. Because my shell either hit the ground or went straight through the guy I shot at. Then I was spotted by the tank behind me. Nothing you can do about it whenever your camouflage is equal to nothing. Believe it or not, the Tier 8 German Mausbrecher, I believe it's called. It's not the Maus, but it's a Mausbrecher or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, it's the best I could do. It has better camouflage than the KV2, or some reason whenever I was playing a match it didn't get spotted, but I did. And I was right next to the guy. He's 2 times the size of the KV2. At least the KV2 Dreadnought. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. Try to play a game, you get long range, then you can't do anything about it because they're invisible. They're able to sit out in the open and in the middle of broad daylight, and they're invisible to you, and you're sitting there like, wow, I'm doing the exact same thing, but better, because you're actually behind, I don't know, a bush or something, but they can still see you. I guess the argument could be said that, yeah, go play War Thunder, it's more realistic. Well, War Thunder on console is garbage. Well, I mean, it's not garbage, but the computer players tend to take the majority of the thing out of it. You can't really do anything about it. See like a console-centered War Thunder, basically. Whether it's more designed for console controls and things of that nature. Where'd that shell even go? Did that go 90 degrees to the right or something? Was it like I was turning my turret at Mach 15? See, this is what I'm talking about. You get point when you can't see them, but they have full visibility of you, even though they're broad daylight in the open. I mean, yes, that was broad daylight in the open too, but that should mean that I should be able to see them as well. But I guess it is what it is. Alright, hit his track, did no damage. He's still moving. Welcome to World of Tanks, people. Where your shell does basically nothing. You get spotted from a mile away, artillery can one-tap you. Yep, there that went. There went a shell. I'm invisible. Haha, get dumpstered. Yes, indeed, good fellow. It is a good game. Good game to be angry at. Indeed. Great shot. Great shot at losing. Oh my lord. Alright. I suppose I could just go out in the open. Yep, here it is. Aha, better armor. Garbage. Get your 20 bucks in artillery like, I don't know, 1 or 2 tanks now. Or either get shot in the side and get caught on fire. No, in this tank, that's how it'd be. This thing has a bad fire issue. Especially if it gets shot in the side by something with a larger gun. Oh, there he is. He's around a bush. I suppose it makes sense why I couldn't see him. Still though. Garbage can. Well, my friend just got garbage can. Yes, I know. Attention to sector B3. By the time I get to the base, it'll already be captured. I go the speed of snail. Nothing I can do about it. And oh, there it is. I'm gonna get shot in the back. Nope, I want to get this kill. Let's see. Understandable. That bounced, even though I shot him in the side. I suppose it was at a bit of an angle, but whatever. Alright. It is what it is, I suppose. There we go. There's the artillery, there's two of them. Good show, good show. This is fun. Team's really angry at me because I'm not going for the base. By the time I get there, I'll be able to be in broad daylight and they'll be able to see me. Nothing I can really do about it. Here's what it is. I missed that shot. I'm going to shoot. Good game. There's the artillery. There's the second one. Yup, there it is. Good game, people. Invisible artillery. I suppose it makes sense. I can't do anything about it. We might. Nope, we're not winning. I was gonna say we might win, but no. I have, I don't know, a heavy, 2 mediums, 2 artillery. I have 1 artillery, tank destroyer, and a medium. Round whatever it is, I guess. Haven't won a single round as a KV2. Because I kept getting tier 9. Yeah, it is what it is. You can't really do much about it. I haven't been on this map in a while. Watch it be tier 9. Nope, tier 8. Good enough, I guess. Might be able to do a little bit of damage. Won't be perfect, but whatever. Suppose this will be the last match for the stream. I've been streaming for, I don't know, 30 minutes almost. I've had fun, I guess. It is what it is. I'll probably go to my usual spot. Because if I try going up the hill, by the time I get there, the battle will already be over. And this tank's pretty fast, I guess. It's just going uphill is an absolute nightmare. At least in most World War II tanks that aren't, I don't know, light tank or tank destroyer. Most Russian tanks have a speed issue anyway. At least the heavy ones do. I hate that. I hate when artillery just fired blindly. Basically into the enemy spawn or whatever. And I guess it's the meta and how you play the game. But you hit one guy who's just spawned and he's out of game and he hasn't enjoyed the game. Happened to me before. I was pretty upset. But nah, I guess it's a lucky shot. And it's not very likely that they do hit them. Alright then, Mr. Fancy Pants. Firing off blindly. Give a guy a heart attack one of these days, ain't you? Got a shot on one of them. No. Nothing. I don't know where that artillery shell landed, but it sounded like it landed near me. Watch, I'm gonna go behind this bush. I'm probably still gonna get spotted even though I'm behind this bush. Alright, fair enough, I guess not. I mean, he's behind a rock, so he probably couldn't even see me anyway. Oh, there's all that tank. Yeah, boom. I believe he's off over the ridge. Yeah, I don't have a shot or anything. Actually. I hit his track, did 0 damage. Good game, folks. Through the bush. He shouldn't be able to see me. His teammates are making it able for him to see me, but he shouldn't be able to. I'm behind the bush. But it is what it is. There's your artillery. That's normal. Thanks, Frank. Oh, there went that. Interesting. Good shot. There's that artillery. Not really much I can do, really. Every time I move, I get spotted. But for some reason, they can see me through a building. I mean, yeah, there's windows, but dear Lord. You can't have fun whenever you're getting spotted through a house. Fired off one shot, bounced 700 to 700 damage. What even freaking shot me? Dreadnought, I believe. Well, how come I couldn't see him if he'd seen me? His camouflage is just as bad as I am. I look like the winter freaking ground over here. I'm Jack Frost. Well, I'm being spotted through a house again. I'm gonna get shot in the back, I bet. I suppose I could just drive forward, hope for the best. I don't really have any other option. I keep getting spotted over there. I don't know what that was. We shouldn't have did that much damage. Unless it was that thing out there that shot me. God, I hate artillery. Can't really do anything about it. You gotta keep moving, but whenever you get spotted every 5 seconds, you can't really do anything about it, even though you're on cover. Now, how did I shoot? I could have killed him too. There's the artillery. Hit me in the freaking back. I'm basically dead. Can't really do anything about it. Good game. My shell that I shot bounced as well, I believe. God, I despise artillery. It's garbage. I'm gonna go one more game. I don't like that game. I want a good game, not a bad game. Let's see, what do we play? What do we play? What do we have? See what we got. Load of garbage, what we got. I guess I'll play the IS-2. Tier 7, I think. Something like that. I mean, the size of a house and artillery can easily pick you off and you're sitting there like, whoa, how'd that happen? Artillery's laughing maniacally. It knows what's good whenever it's actually garbage. Well, it's not garbage if it hit you, it's a good player, but the concept of the artillery in the game being able to do, I don't know, 700 plus damage, kinda, I don't know, kind of annoying to me. I mean, I guess you could call me, I guess you could say I'm complaining about it, but hey, so do a lot of other people. Not many people in this game like artillery. I just think the damage should be less, considering they can literally cross-map you. And they're invisible 90% of the match unless you have a vanguard on your team, and those are also bull. They go, I don't know, 80 kilometers an hour, and by the time you're out of your spawn by 2 inches, they're all the way inside your base. Only 5 seconds went past in the match too. Yep, there's a vanguard on the enemy team. Yep, there he is, right there. I bet you. I bet. Where's his marker at? Can't even see him because his World War II view range bull. I bet that's a vanguard though. It hasn't even been, I don't know, 10 seconds. And he's already across the map. Look at him. Look at that map. Pretty sure that's him. If not, then I don't know. I guess I'll have to eat my left sock or something. I'm the only one basically going through this town. Everyone else is having the Vanguard. And I suppose that's fair. The Vanguard's pretty strong, able to be invisible 90% of the match whenever you're point blank in front of it. Nothing you can really do about it. It is what it is. Right. There. IS-2. Haha, I'm better than you. I'm IS-2, man. Get garbage. Watch him come around and like one tap me or something. Hit my ammo right. Knowing my luck, that'll be it. My friend over here is getting bullied by him. If this thing was any bit faster, I'd be already over there. Suppose I should get turned around. Put more in there. Oh, we had two. No, that was an ISC, never mind. Understandable. That was an angled camper. Did even go through that? I don't know. I don't care at all. Nothing you can really do about it whenever it goes through you and you're facing sideways like this. I have to try to help my friend out here. I shot my shot. Very big car. Didn't mean to nudge you. You turn your turret right. There's a nice two there. I'll try to focus this guy, I guess. I hit his track. I suppose that's fair. I'm being shot by an invisible tank. Understandable. Understandable things too. This is a good game. He's going around the side even though he doesn't have to. He can pin me from whatever angle he wants. Because, I don't know, he's German, that's why. Italian, I think, I don't know. I'm one tap now. Understandable. There's an artillery that's gonna fire there if I poke it there, I bet. I might win this match, might be the first match that I survived and win. One. I don't know. This isn't the best match I've had. I've had better, but not much you could really do about it. It is what it is. Like I've said, I don't know, 200 times now. Oh, string shape. Oh boy. Did I stop that? The view range isn't that good. He's gonna one tap me. I'll hide behind this KV-4. How is he not taking any damage? I guess. He's not really doing anything. That's good. Surprised it didn't bounce. He's at a weird looking angle, I mean, but the first shot I fired bounced. Even though he was angled kind of downward with his armor and like that. Something I've never understood about this game. The way the aiming system is. I mean, yeah, I guess it's understandable that when you're moving you ain't going to be as accurate, but when you're sitting still you should be 100% accurate. Your shot shouldn't fly up 90 degrees. Or whenever you're point blank it shouldn't, I don't know, fly off to the left and bounce off a house and hit the moon. True story. I'm joking, by the way. Suppose that'll be it for this stream. Stream for basically 35 minutes. Had one good match. Didn't get the top place leaderboard area, but hey, I probably got alright. Yeah, I got 4th. Better than last, I guess, and instantly died. Anyways, that'll be it for the stream. Remember to like the video. Talk to you later.